Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This week I am thinking of, well, it's time to change this planner up a little bit. If you watched my 2020 planner lineup, you will know I've already taken out a lot of the inserts in this planner. I've got a couple to add in, just ones that did work from last year and I want to add some more in for the 2020, but I think it's time to reorganise it a bit and get some stuff sorted. So I'm going to take this away and let's open up my A5 Kikki K in Sage. Now I would love to say I'm setting this up from scratch, but I'm not. As you can see, I already have a couple of things in here. I've got so many paper clips. These are all of, well, we've got a couple of Pokemon here. We've got, now these actually smell like coffee beans. I wish you had smell-o-vision. You could just like, yeah, smell that. Okay, but alas, we do not have smell-o-vision just yet, so you can't actually smell it. And we also have some World of Warcraft characters plus a Squirtle from Pokemon here as well. I have photos, I have quotes, just in the dashboard here. Plus, I already have some card wallets with Starbucks cards in. They're really useful to keep in your planner because if you need to tear things such as washi tape, these are your go-to. That's why I have them in there. Right. Ugh, there we go. Apologies if that was really loud on camera. But let's start adding some stuff in. So, if you did watch my video before, you will know this is my everything planner, I guess. We have just basic information in here. I am going to be keeping the pink inserts that I have used throughout 2019, well, partially through 2019. I did switch them up before. So I'm going to start with the very top divider, and this year I'm going to start with home. Now, before I had a sheet for important dates, but I don't think I'm going to keep that this year. We have a family calendar and we refer to that much more than we do for the important dates in this one. So I'm not going to keep that. But everything else in my family section will be staying exactly the way it is. I'm just going to take the top page off just because it's got some personal information on for my family members and don't want to share that. But just to give you a quick recap of what's in here, we have contact pages. We have I made this really quickly one day because we were in fact going on holiday and I wanted to make sure I had a checklist. So I just grabbed some washi tape and some pens and made this. I then have a fresh bucket list to do and to go and see. I then have family favourite days out. This is new for 2020. Wanted to do something that would track where we like to go, what's cheap, what's expensive, where can we go that's indoors and what's outdoors. As you can see, I haven't used it yet. Pet information. Okay, you guys will know from, if you've watched my previous plan with me, well, my husband and I are now proud owners of a hamster. So I wanted to get this in case there was anything that we needed to jot down. For example, well, he doesn't have any known allergies yet, but we do know his fur type. He is a teddy bear Syrian hamster, so he has a seriously long fluffy coat. Feeding frequency and feeding amount. Let me just say he likes to eat. That's all I'm gonna say. But My pet loves food and my pet hates not having attention. He does love attention. He loves strokes. He loves going in his exercise ball, which he got for Christmas. Yeah. Anything that says, "Hi, I'm here, look at me," he's up for that. So he hates not being alone. Then got a cleaning schedule. Then got family favourite meals. I've just put an example in there of fajitas. We do love fajitas. But I wanted to make it a bit of a game. So it has a score system, and pretty much the lower the score, the better. So I wanted it to be cheap, healthy and home cooked for the lower scores, then out, expensive and unhealthy for the higher scores. So yeah, fajitas for us, pretty low, which is cool. And I got two sheets for that, just because we do like to eat a lot. I then got a fresh password log. Luckily, no passwords in there already. I then got a bunch of recipe sheets. I'm not going to show you the rest purely because it's our important documents, so I photocopy all of our stuff and put it into A5 just so, although it cannot be used for reference and cannot be used for things like ID, at least we have reference of the numbers and the accounts that we hold. So okay, so what's next? I'm going to do finances next. I think that just makes sense in my head to have a finances next to home. So we've got here a yearly financial overview. This just tracks how much we earn, how much we earn, how much we're going to pay on bills, how much we have left over and how much we want to put into savings. I then have two sheets here, both labelled Dream Monthly Budget, but one's for life goals and one's for 2020. So my husband and I have said that together we wanted to do this. We wanted to say by the end of 2020, where do we want to be financially? And we're going to write down everything, how much we would love to be earning by the end of 2020 and how much we've got our bills down by. We then have life goals. We're probably going to, I'm going to say by about 5 to 10 years for life goals. I'm not saying by the time we're 90 because that's a very, very long way away. But I'm going to say about 10 years. How much would we like to earn in about 10 years? And what would we like to be paying in 10 years? So I thought that would be really good to print off and add in. We then have our current master monthly budget. A lot of our bills are fixed, therefore we don't need to change how much we pay every month. We set it to a specific number and we leave it at that. We also have them all on automatic direct debits, therefore we don't have to worry about having to pay them at specific times, it just happens for us. So that's going to go next. There we go. We then have our credit card overview. I think this goes really well with our dream budgeting. We need to see how much we pay, how much we have left over, and how much interest is going on every month. So I'm going to put that next. We then have a donation tracker. We have some charities that are really close to our family, and we really want to start donating a bit more to charity whenever we can. So I'm going to pop that next. I then have a couple of extra sheets that are a bit, not necessarily going to be used every day or every month, but we've got coupon codes and a wish list. I have one book here, Good Omens on Amazon, that I have been thinking I wanted to treat myself to, so I just put it on my wish list in case I still wanted it in a couple months time. So I'm just going to do wish list first and then coupon codes after. It doesn't really matter which way they go around. I then have some utility sheets, but again I'm not going to show you that because that has our information on it. And we're going to finish off with a gift finder list. This comes in particularly helpful at Christmas time because we can just say, oh, we've already got this, I need to buy this. Oh, it's good. Okay, so this is where I think I'm going to start really changing things up. So before I would have my virtual assistant business information, which I think I will still have in this section, but before I put my information in there, I have created a work monthly planner, 6 pages, double-sided, so for all 12 months, and I think I'm going to put this next before I put my information in, just so I can see when I flip this exactly what I'm doing and when. If there's any important events for my clients, that can go in here so I don't forget. I'll also be using this for all aspects of my work. As you know, I'm not just a virtual assistant. I also run Deskorators here on YouTube, and I have my Deskorators shop and blog. I also do tarot readings and other form of divination on another site. So I'm a pretty busy person. This is exactly how I like it. I love being busy. But with that amount of stuff, plus, you know, home and family life, I need to keep track of what I'm doing and when. So I thought this would be an amazing addition to my planner in 2020. Right, so I've printed off some more blank sheets, so I'm going to start everything again. So here we go, it's the first one. So business overview, that's my virtual assistant business. I've just labelled them quick just so I could make sure I had enough. Printed off a fresh sheet for my business plan, just so I can rewrite it down. If there's anything I want to change, I can. I always like to review things like project planners and business plans and stuff, just so I know, you know, what I'm doing and when. Work monthly budget, password log, I've got some business ideas, and I've got some service ideas here, so anything extra I want to be adding to my services, that can go there. I've also got product ideas because I do want to release some stuff on my virtual assistant site, so when I get round to that, that will go there. I then have a social media tracker. As this is a new year, I've printed off a new blank sheet. I then printed out some more goal planners. I love having these for every single business because you always want to grow and adapt and learn. So I've got a couple of those in there. Let's just find out, there we go. So you can just go in there. Next thing I have is a blog planner. So just when I want to be posting stuff and when some ideas I have in there as well. Okay, my next thing are my monthly social media schedules. I trialled this out in December, and it well, I'd say the last quarter, and they seemed to work really well, and I loved having a plan. So got these. Sorry, I've just had my phone go off. But I've got 6 months pre-printed here. Well, 6 pages for 12 months, double-sided. There we go. I then just got my contact pages and extra information for all my clients in there. Again, I'm not going to show you as that's their information, not mine to share with you. But I don't think I'm going to change that, or there's no need to. Okay, so now that is underway, I think I'm going to put a new divider in. And okay, let's do Deskorators. It's probably my next biggest business, my next thing that I spend the next amount of time on. So I've got again another business overview, exactly the same layout as my other business, and just like before, I've also printed off a fresh brand new business plan. Want to certainly review a lot of things. You may have noticed that the logo has changed, and if you go check out the website, you'll also see that that's had a little bit of a spruce up as well. So yes, a lot of things are ready and waiting. So I've then got the same sheets as before in my other business. We've got goal planners, vlog post ideas, but I'm not going to share them on here. I don't want you getting any little sneak treats. We've also got oh no, yeah, I think it's just goal planner and a blog planner. There we go. I might do my monthly scheduling next. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's find my, here we go, another 6 pages, in we pop. Okay, so right, I've now got a whole load of extra pages. So this includes product ideas, business ideas, service ideas, and this year I really would love to write a book. So I have printed out some inserts that I've made to help me organise what I'm going to write and how. And I think that pretty much sums up. I think that sums up Deskorators. That's all I'm going to need. Right. So next is my divination business. So again, we've got business overview and a business plan. Although for some reason I didn't do this one double-sided, I did this completely separate pages. Not too sure why. We've then got my usual social media tracker and a blog planner, followed by my social media schedule pages. All of the inserts that you're seeing here do not look like the ones that will be released in the Deskorators shop. I just for some reason really like this font, so I just, customised it for me. But you will see variations of some of these inserts going in the shop over the course of 2020, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Plus, if there are any inserts that you see here that you would love, definitely let me know down in the comments, just in case that's not already the ones on the list. So you then just have the usual business ideas, product ideas, service ideas and goal planners to finish off this. So I think that pretty much sums that up. Now my last section just had these in last time, plus a couple of certificates, but I do want to change it up and I do want to add some stuff in. So I've got, you can see I've got some certificates here. I want to bring this back, and I'm probably going to put it at the front this time because I had this at the very front of my planner for 2018. Of course it doesn't serve much of a purpose, it's simply just a quote, but it doesn't matter when you read this, I still think it's really relevant and relatable, so definitely want to make that you know, put that definitely at the forefront. I then just have some spare pages in here, plus some to-do sheets. So I'm going to just finish off my planner, I think, with some to-do lists in case I need it for whatever reason. So that is my planner set up for, oh dear, I just knocked something off my sheet, off my desk. That's my Kikki K set up ready for 2020. As you can see here, quite a few pages. It is definitely pretty well filled. I have this pen from our shop. You guys know how much I love this pen. I have raved about it a few times already on this channel, but it writes incredibly well and it's so incredibly soft touch. I love it. So, and seeing as the colours also match pretty perfectly, I think it's a match made in heaven. I think it's just simply meant to be. So there we go. My pen will stay there. And that is my A5 setup video completed. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, bye guys.